So we finished practicing adding something to a document, or better yet, editing. That's a better word, editing. We reopened the document that we had saved. We edited it. We decided that we wanted to keep the edits in the original document instead of creating a second document, right? One with the edit and one without the edit. So we decided to just keep one, the original one, with the editing. So that's what we just, what did we do? We didn't click, okay. That's where we were, right? We went to the backstage view because we wanted to slow down so that we could think about what we wanted to do. So we decided that we wanted to keep the same document. So all we're gonna do is save. In Word 365, you don't have save in the backstage view. When you have reopened the document and you want to edit it, there's no save. So in the upper left corner, there's a circle with an arrow pointing to the left. We click that to go back to the document, and we could either press Control S to save, or we could go to the quick access toolbar and click save.
So now it says the copy and the edit, the original and.
Right, in one, in the same document. Right, in one document.
On one document.
Mhm.
In one
Ah.
document.
In one document.
So when it says save as a copy, that's when you create the name for the document.
No, we're not talking about that now. That was the first thing that we did when we first created it. So we're not talking about that. We are talking about after we saved it and gave it a name and placed it in a folder. After we did that, we reopened it and made changes to it.
So we put now.
Okay.
And the practice document.
We keep it as practice document.
Keep it as- keep,
No,
one,
just one.
this one.
Yeah. Because we made changes, but we wanted the changes to be in the original, right? We didn't want to create a separate document with the changes. We wanted,
It's one document with two pages, right? Not one. One document with two pages.
one document with 2 pages.
Yes, that is my answer.
Yeah.
My question.
One document, but that's how it was from yesterday, right? We had one document with 2 pages,
Two pages.
right?
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
When you go to file and then you save the copy, on the right corner, there's a save button.
We're not doing that yet. We're gonna get to that,
That's it.
but we're doing the basic way first. The way that you need to do it on the test. Okay, so we are doing it this way because that's the basic way. The one with the save, is not in Word 2016. It's only in Word 365. But we'll learn how to do that. But right now we are doing Word 2016. And that's the process that you do in Word 2016.
Modify that document and just go and save.
Right, but you have to decide what it is that you want to do.
Yeah.
You can't just go ahead and save. You have to think about it. Right?
Which order we have to say?
1 second.
But
Because you are changing, you change the document, right? So you have to think, do you want to keep the original the way it was? Or do you want to just keep the one that you made the changes
Oh, okay. If you click
You can do, you can do.
you lose the 5 paragraph, if you just click save. No.
Right. No, you don't lose that. You keep that. But let's say if we went back and we removed one paragraph and we decided to keep that change in that same document. So we'll lose that paragraph. If we go and we do save, we lose that paragraph. So that's why I'm saying you have to think about it. Because if you're removing stuff, it's gone forever when you click save. It's gone forever. I don't know if I told you that I had edited the handout to have the dialog box launcher.
It's not there.
I had changed it, the document. And I didn't do the correct save. And I lost all of that work that I did changing.
So every time you add or you edit, so you save it, that means it's saved off. I told you everything's there. So I can just losing some from there minutes. So I have to go all the way processing as before.
You have to think about what you want. Or if you're on the job, you have to, if you're not sure about removing stuff from a document and saving it with all of that stuff removed, talk to your supervisor first. Is this what you want?
What if I do save as and do the like slow mo, but slow?
Well, we're going to talk about when to do save as. Uh-huh. But right now we're talking about when to do save.
This is very complicated.
Yeah, you see, that's why I'm saying
Yeah,
slow down. Think about what you want to do before you click anything.
so you're saying when I change the, for example, the title, the practice, so I have to go to save as, don't save it. When I
We're
change-
just talking, let's just talk about save right now. We're gonna talk about save as, but
So
let's
you say
just,
when you change something, you're gonna lose it.
right,
Yeah,
right.
so I have to save it. Yeah, you have to.
No, you don't have to. No, you don't have to. You don't have to click save if you remove something. You can decide to keep the original and the one with the change. You can keep both. But we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that. Right now, we're only talking about when to do save. You see, that's why from the beginning of the class, I always said, do save as. Because when you do save as, you're slowing down. You're not just going to the quick access toolbar and clicking save, or going to your keyboard and clicking, I'm pressing Control S. When you slow it down, you click File, you go to the Backstage view, you click Save As, and before you click Browse, you're like, okay, what am I doing here? What do I want to do?
When I edit and go back and save, I did as save as the second one. So I have to rename one and two.
We're gonna get to that. Okay, let's move on to that. Everyone wants to know about that. Let's,
One more thing.
uh-huh.
For example, I try to fix this one, I'm editing,
Mhm.
so I have to save it again, take the save.
It depends on what you need and what you want. It depends on what you want. If you want the original document the way it is, then you want to create another copy and do a save as, change the name, or change the location where you're putting it. Okay? So you have to decide what it is that you want to do.
Yeah, save me, because you have to leave it in the same location.
Like Mr. Wanda, like the homework we do, when we edit, we
Yeah.
can just go ahead and click save.
Yeah.
Right. But we don't want to do that. Remember, we don't want to do that though. We can go ahead and just click save.
So now you want us to do file, save as.
Right, and then think.
Then they say,
Mhm.
Because I was just clicking.
yeah,
saving.
that,
Yeah,
I was just thinking.
Yeah.
That's why I'm
So
saying,
now you want us to go and do file and save as.
mhm. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That's the thing, when we do.
We gotta
homework,
remember.
We just click automatic save.
I know.
Exactly, we have to go back and save as and save.
Just practice that. Just practice that
Ya no vamos a.
to help yourself slow down the process so that you don't do something and then regret it, right? Because if you remove something and you click save, it's gone. It's gone forever. If you don't remember what it was that you removed, it's gone forever. If it's an important document, it's gone forever.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
You just said that if you don't save it, it's gone forever. So doesn't that go into the recycle bin? If you're not able to save it properly, doesn't that go into the
One
recycle
minute,
bin?
I can't hear, I have to wait on, there are students talking.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead, Luz. What were you saying?
Yeah, I was saying that you said that you lost a document, very important document, because you didn't save it properly. But doesn't that go into the recycle bin when everything that you that is not?
That you delete. Things that you delete go to the recycle bin.
Okay, so if you don't save it properly, it doesn't go into the recycle bin.
No, when you're talking about save and save as, no.
Oh, okay.
Mhm. Only things that you delete. Okay, so now we're going to the right side where it says use save as. When do you use save as? What? Right. Cover your nose, please.
When you try to work with a new name, new.
Okay, we're gonna go step by step. Okay, so the first one, when you want to save your work with a new name. Okay, so did we close the? Okay, let's go ahead and close the practice, right? We made changes, close it. Now let's go to File Explorer and reopen it. So let's imagine this is a couple days later. We go back. We open it. What's up? What's the matter here? Okay, we go, we open it. So when you want to save your work with a new name. So now let's talk about resumes, right? You want your resume to fit the job. So the first resume, let's say, was for uh, um, uh, office manager. So now you want to move into IT, right? So you can't have that same resume as it is. You need to change it to show your skills in IT. So you want to keep the original document, but you want to have this updated resume separate. So we keep the original with the original name and the updated one, we want to give it a different name. Okay, so let's go to our practice document. Press Control End, Control END, Control End. We are on the second page. Let's press Enter until we get to page 3. When you get to page page 3, use your scroll bar to hide page 2. Or we, huh?
When I press control and then not land.
When you press Control N, you go to the end of page 2. Oh, you didn't do anything. Press Control. You only have one page. You only have one page. You didn't do what we did. Press Enter until you get to page 2. Get rid of that. Click away from that. Now press Enter until you get to page 2. Now use the scroll bar to scroll down and hide page 1. Okay, on page 2. Like that. Look. What does it say? What does it say? Read it. What does it say? Read the rest of it. What does the rest say?
Use as impact.
Okay, press Enter. Now, comma. Space. Okay, March. Okay, how about those ideas? Leave the mouse, no. Oh, okay. Press enter until you get to page 3. No, look what you're doing. Look what you're doing. Press Control N. Control N. Get to page 3. I use your scroll bar to hide page 2. Scroll bar. Okay. To hide page 2, okay. So we are on page 3. Control N. There we are, page 3. Page 3. On page 3, we're gonna type Harvard Street Campus. Harvard Street Campus. So let's imagine that this is the updated resume, right? The one that you are changing so that you can apply for an IT job. So this is the change that we made to the resume. So we're just imagining, okay? So we're going to, we want it separate. We don't want the changes we make, we don't want it in the original resume. We want a separate resume. Because if we ever want to get a management job again, we have that resume that we can use to apply for a management job. But this updated resume is for an IT job. So we want to keep it separate. One way to keep it separate is to change the name. We can save it in the same location, but with a different name. So we need to go to the backstage view because save as is not anywhere on in the document on the ribbon. We have to find that in the backstage view. So let's click File. And then save a copy. Again, we're going to stop. Once we click Save a Copy, we're going to stop and process. Right? So you already know you're applying for an IT job and you need a special resume for that IT job. But you still want to keep the management resume if you ever need it again. So that means that you need 2 documents, right? So let's go ahead and click Browse now that we have decided that we need 2 documents. So click Browse. We're going to go to the Word folder. So I'm not going to go step by step now. We're going to the Word folder in OneDrive, Carlos Rosario. When we open the Word folder, we are going to go down to File Name. We can't keep the same file name because
Miss Yolanda, are we gonna save again the practice page?
yes,
Okay.
We have to open a copy? No? We open
We have to, don't we have to go to OneDrive Color Rosario, then open the computer basics too.
Yeah.
Then, what, open.
But I'm not, you already know that.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
yeah.
but the
Stop.
practice,
Huh?
practice folder, should we open that?
No, we already have it open. That's the one where we added Harvard Street campus.
Already open.
Now we only have to rename it.
No, that's class. We reopened. Remember, we closed the practice document. We went back to File Explorer. We reopened it. So that's the one we are changing, the practice document. You see, it's right there in the file name.
No, we went computer to again. I went browse and they computer page and open Word again.
That's fine. But, yeah, but do I have to do that step by step by step?
No,
I have to continue doing that?
no.
I would assume by now everyone remembers,
Oh, just take Word.
right? Everyone remembers,
Just take Word.
everyone remembers that you have to click OneDrive Carlos Rosario
Yeah.
in the navigation pane, and then double click Computer Basics 2 in the folder view pane, and then look for the Word folder and double click that. So starting today, I'm not doing click OneDrive Carlos Rosario, double click Computer Basics 2, double click Word. I'm going to do it like I just did. Open the Word folder. Okay, so does everyone have the Word folder open? Okay, so now we're going to go to the file name. In the file name box, it's highlighted. So you can't type when it's highlighted, because if you type when it's highlighted, or if you click something, like if you click anticipation guide or one of these, it's going to change the name to whatever you click here. So we don't want to type with it highlighted like that. We
Miss
don't want,
Yolanda,
yes,
mine is not highlighted.
because you clicked in it. But once you click browse and the save as dialog box opens, the file name is highlighted automatically. That happens automatically. So you probably clicked in the file name box to remove the highlight. And that's what we're
Oh,
going,
okay.
that's what we're going to do. We're going to click in the file name box. Just click once in the file name box. And the file name right now is practice.docx, right? .docx is the file name extension. What's that? What? So you didn't do, when we were doing File Explorer, we chose to view file name extensions. You didn't do it then. You didn't do it either. Okay, so we're going to use our left arrow to go to the end of practice. And then we're going to press the space bar. And then we're going to type resume, practice resume. And then click save. RESUME. Oops. Oh, geez, that was fast. Oh, geez. Huh?
I get a dialogue box. It says auto save, save. You change it as you make it. The same one.
Got it.
Okay, so let's go ahead and close. Let's go ahead and close. Now let's go to File Explorer. Close it, Jess. Close the practice resume. Now let's go to File Explorer and make sure that you are in the Word folder. And you can see now we have a practice document and we have a practice resume. So we have the original. So let's go ahead and click the practice document, practice.docx. And we should see if we are, go to your view tab and make sure preview pane is the one that's highlighted in the panes group. Go to the view tab, make sure, go to the panes group, make sure preview pane. Are you able to see it in the preview pane? Practice? I don't know why mine. Huh? Okay. Okay, so who's not able to see their preview on the right?
Oh, it says select, it just says select a file to preview. Oh,
It says what?
select a file.
You have to select the file in the folder view pane. Select practice.
I don't see it.
You don't see what?
Oh, I see it now.
Okay, so you have to click on it to be able to see the preview. Okay, and we scroll down.
Just click on practice.
Yeah.
We went to view. Go to view and click on preview.
Go to the, click the view tab on the ribbon. The view tab on the ribbon.
Open Word, open Word. Where you want it? 1,000. Press Control N. Yeah. One, two, my quick.
Miss Yolanda, I have preview and I have details.
Scroll down over there. You have to go to the Word folder.
Yes,
Click, click this video.
How do you use
Click
it?
the one with the
Because I
red
don't
check
have
mark.
dot X on my file.
I think we create.
The fire extension, how do you get that?
The, oh, yeah.
The fire extension,
Okay.
the other thing we bought, okay,
Away, so
file.
you're not showing your navigation. Click the arrow.
No, es que nunca vi de cómo hacer.
No, es que esto viene por.
By default, yes. No, porque no lo tengo, el 365 no lo tiene.
Ahora, ¿dónde que le dan los meses? Ahora vete control de no, no, yo no puedo. And then drag it to the left. On the line. With the other
Miss Yolanda,
When we create the.
There's a. Somewhere in the tree. Oh, no. There. Join it to the right. Claro, ese no es yo, no, yo hice lo otro también. Okay, now. Oh, okay. Let's try this. ¿Y esto por qué sale? I don't know. Ajá, claro,
Pero ahora es lo mismo, pero ahora no, ahora es peor, ahora no tengo sino dos ojos. Primero que yo hice, el primero que entonces,
This is my practice, right? We got to practice resume.
something went wrong in my family, you keep saying.
Yeah, I only have three pages.
Practice shouldn't have Harvard Street. I'm not sure what happened. Something went wrong.
You do? I have to.
The practice resume and the practice shouldn't have that practice shouldn't have that last page. The Harvard Street campus.
We were supposed to do it.
Miss Yolanda,
Document.
1 second, please. Go
We
ahead.
were supposed to do it in a new document.
Miss Yolanda,
No, in the same document. Yeah, in the same document. Go ahead.
Miss Yolanda, could I share my screen? I have two questions.
Well, do it fast because I have to turn off the computer because my battery is too low. What is it?
My question is, I have all 3 pages in the view, in the view, wait, in the view. I have 3 pages, like 5 paragraphs, Harvard campus, and I have Carlos Nazario. But I don't see next to the practice DOSX.
Because you're not showing your file name extensions, that's why.
That's fine.
It's okay, you're not showing your file name
okay,
extensions. That's
Mhm,
why you
I
don't see that DOCX.
Mhm. And a second question, when we typed March 23, 2022, first time I had automatic box where I saw the number of year already, but I can't get it now.
Oh, I know, that happened to me too. I don't know why.
It was so cool.
But I have to go because my battery is, the computer is gonna turn off right now.
Okay, so class is over?
What's that?
Class is over?
Yeah. We'll continue this tomorrow, okay?
Thank you very much. Everyone have a good day.
Okay,
Okay.
thank
Enjoy
you,
your
Miss
class.
Yolanda.
They're so pretty. Your cars are very pretty.
Thank you, Miss Yolanda. Bye-bye. See you
Bye,
tomorrow.
Mila. Bye, Anna.
Bye,
Noe.
Lucian. Bye, everybody.